What if you woke up and you weren't human anymore? A college student suddenly dies and gets reborn inside a game world. But not as a hero, not as a villain, not even as a side character. He becomes a tiny black dragon. And the worst part, this isn't just a game world. It's a story that already has an ending written. A prince is destined to kill him. The world is destined to collapse. And the only way to return home is to follow the original tragedy exactly as it was written. But there's a problem. The prince he's supposed to fear already seems to know the ending. And he's pretending to be weak too.
So warm. It feels like being submerged in dark water, with only the sound of my heartbeat breaking the silence. At some point, I began to feel the faint light in front of me. There's a voice calling for me.
Work harder. Ooh. The shell is broken. It's a baby. Great. Finally, it hatched successfully.
Hatching? Paws, claws? This is my hand and foot? I turned into a lizard. How could this happen? I am human.
Me.
Huh. I just made a me sound.
Welcome, Black Dragon, Inferna Black. The guardian of the Golden Empire.
Dragon? Inferna Black? Who is this lowly? He's a lowly, right?
Limon Gustalo, Crown Prince of Golden Empire.
My name is Limon. I am 7 years old. Please show me guidance and advice in the future.
Crown Prince Limon Gustalo and Black Dragon Inferna Black. This scene feels strangely familiar. I think I've seen it before.
Bro woke up expecting a normal day and immediately discovered he was a baby dragon. That's a rough start.
You've been trapped in the egg for a long time. Are you tired? Let's go for a walk in the garden.
Your Highness, the dragon has just been born.
Me.
Never mind, I realize that I need to take some time to reflect and analyze the situation thoroughly. There is no way to communicate anyway. I can only make a me sound.
Sorry, Inferna. Is it ridiculous to raise a noble mythical beast like a dog? My father advised me that in order for us to go outdoors together, you need to wear a magical collar.
Bro was born 5 minutes ago and already has outdoor activities scheduled.
How on earth did I come to this different world? Really? I am Bien Yurong, an 18-year-old sophomore who has been recommended to a prestigious school due to my excellent grades. I come from a harmonious family consisting of both my parents and one older sister. In the university, I am regarded as a celebrity, known for my good character and academic performance. I am the leader of the Up Game strategy team. My after-school hobbies include playing games and providing commentary. I am recognized as one of the top 100 Up Game players and am well known within the industry. However, the last memory in my memory is I received an invitation to attend the conference for the launch of the new game. Excitedly, I eagerly made my way to the event. Just as I stepped out of the elevator, I accidentally collided with a guy donning a hoodie. Then, I'm dead? Did I die and reincarnate?
Bro went from being a top student, a respected gamer, and a campus celebrity to waking up as a tiny black dragon. That's one brutal career change.
Reckless and unseemly.
Ouch. Father. No, Your Majesty.
Arnold Gustalo, the Emperor of Golden Empire.
Oh. I remember now. The Golden Empire. Arnold Gustalo, the Emperor. Limon Gustalo, the Crown Prince. The Prince and the Dragon. It's a standalone game I've played, The Revenge of the Bloody Prince.
Getting reincarnated is one thing. Getting reincarnated into a game you know is another.
Limon Gustalo, the Crown Prince of the Golden Empire, raised a black dragon. The black dragon, under the spell of darkness, unleashed its fiery breath, reducing the once thriving kingdom it was sworn to protect into a desolate wasteland of ashes. Miraculously, the prince survived the catastrophic event and set forth on an extraordinary journey through the realm of fantasy. After enduring hardships and experiencing personal growth, the prince acquired a magical spear specifically designed to slay dragons. Ultimately, the prince successfully vanquished the evil dragon, restoring the empire to its former glory. Am I reincarnated into the world of that game? Hold on a second, the final boss in the game is the evil black dragon, Inferna Black. You must be joking. Am I really the evil dragon fated to be defeated? The dragon destined to be killed? Inferna. Am I really the final boss in the game?
He figured out the future way too fast, and none of it is good news for him.
So small.
Me.
Uncle, I have just been born.
Your Majesty, could you please return Inferna to me?
The Emperor casually picking him up like a tiny pet is wild considering this is supposed to be a world-ending dragon.
Inferna represents the future of the Empire. I am giving you the dragon, not as a pet. Starting tomorrow, I will arrange a teacher for both you and Inferna. Dante began taking lessons when he was 4, and considering that you are already 7 years old, it is absurd not to start studying.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The Crown Prince studying is one thing, but being a newly born dragon, what can I possibly learn? Is it possible for dragons in different worlds to learn and speak human language? Then, perhaps there is a way to transform into a human form? Since this is a world of magic.
Inferna, are you hungry? Here, have some milk.
This kid is so annoying, forget it, let's satisfy the hunger first.
He's already getting hit with responsibilities and school plans just minutes after hatching. No rest at all.
This child seems to resemble his mother the most. Probably he will be like her too. Limon, did you forget? When there are no officials around, you can call me Father. You don't have to be so reserved all the time.
All right, Father. I got it.
Father's complex.
The Emperor's personality switch between Your Majesty and Father is way too casual.
Let's now sort out the information. Who is the murderer that stabbed me, and why? Known, my soul left my body and was reincarnated as a dragon. Unknown, is my original body, Bienyu, dead? Known, this is the game world of The Prince and the Dragon. I am Inferna, a black dragon, the final boss. And he is the one who will defeat me in the future. Doubts, although this is in the game world, data interfaces such as health, magic, strength, and skills are not visible. If my real body is deceased, I can continue to live peacefully here. But if I am still alive, I need to find a means to escape from this game. Regardless, I must avoid getting stabbed once more. Be it by a knife or dragon-slaying spear. Inferno will die because it has fallen into the clutches of an evil dragon. As long as I carefully consider the plot and avoid all the pitfalls that would make me a villain. If I become a noble divine dragon that is respected by all and everyone is happy in the end, then it's a success.
Bro is literally doing system-level survival planning while watching the prince playing with butterflies. The contrast is crazy.
The sun's scorching your butt, is it not hot, elder brother?
Dante Gustolo, second prince of the Golden Empire.
Not doing any serious work, just goofing around and enjoying yourself all day long. Omega life is so easy.
Dante Gustolo. The second boss in The Prince and the Dragon. He colluded with the Black Magician and the Evil Dragon to kill the Emperor and frame the Crown Prince. After seizing power, he ruled as the Supreme Emperor for a period of time until the destruction of the country. However, he is a tyrant who has caused great suffering for the people of the country.
Here comes the little future tyrant.
Thank you for your hard work in the morning class. The sun is shining brightly and it's quite warm outside. Would you like to play with me?
Who wants to play with you, an Omega? Don't just get close to Alpha. I really don't know why Father would give the dragon to an empty-headed fool like you. What if the dragon you raise becomes an Omega?
I seem to have heard some terrible information. Omega? Alpha? This world is a ABO setting.
Our Golden Empire must now become the laughingstock of the Empire and the Fire Empire. Just wait and see. I will ask Mother to inform Father to give the Black Dragon to me.
That's it. Our Highness is a noble alpha. The Black Dragon should belong to His Highness Dante.
I am a broad-minded person, so I won't argue with you this time, considering the dragon is still small.
Your Highness, wait for me.
This is less about the dragon right now, and more about status politics. Everyone is using Inferna as an excuse to argue over hierarchy and Alpha versus Omega superiority.
Everyone says that, like my mother, I can differentiate into an Omega. My younger brother Dante is now almost taller than me. What about Inferna? Do you also think I am an Omega?
Although I only have a general understanding of the ABO setting, Limon's appearance and personality also give off a somewhat cowardly vibe. He is definitely an Omega.
Everyone thinks I am an Omega, so I am. Inferna, you have to promise me. From now on, you must always protect me, okay?
Me.
People are really quick to label Limon, just based on looks. Being pretty, smaller, and delicate doesn't mean he's an Omega, does it? If you ask me, I gotta say, let's just wait and see how it plays out.
My name is Bien Yurong, and I am a righteous young man from the 21st century. After being attacked, I was reincarnated as a small black dragon. In order to alter my fate of being killed, I must strive to become a divine dragon rather than an evil one. In other words, I have to speak with this little prince who will want to kill me in the future, and be a good friend.
It's time for the next lesson.
Okay. Then, I want to take Inferno with me.
Great. As you wish.
Last time, I gave the second prince a warning. This should be able to increase some positive emotions in Limon, right? It's the same as the world of games, but there are subtle differences. Whether it's Emperor Arnold or the second Prince Dante, I don't believe they are easy characters to get along with. Anyway, it is understandable that the prince of an empire needs to learn many things, but this. Needlework. Or women's clothing.
Me.
Lord Inferna truly likes the garments crafted by His Highness personally.
Really? I am very interested in fashion. You have a great talent for needlework. Whether it's fashion, beauty, painting, or music. I will diligently study the lessons arranged by the Queen.
They're teaching the Crown Prince music, and sewing like it's already decided that he's going to be an Omega.
Wait. Aren't those things that only a princess needs to learn? And he must get married in the future? Ah, it's because he is an Omega. Reminds me of a key character in the game. Limon has not yet been differentiated, but he has already started to waste his youth. This is just too much. Speaking of which, the Queen Limon mentioned just now. Dante's biological mother, the Emperor's second queen. She is the eldest daughter of the Chenair Principality, and her family has great influence in the Empire. She is also a strong and ambitious woman.
Limon, I heard from the teacher that you have made little progress in several subjects.
Kaysade Chenair, Queen of the Golden Empire.
You must strive to become an Omega who is impeccable in all aspects, so that you can be deemed worthy of my cousin, Grand Duke Chenair, and married to strengthen the Empire.
I will try my best.
Queen isn't just criticizing performance. She's openly treating Limon's future as a political tool for alliance building.
Huh? Grand Duke Chenair? This woman seems to be preaching to Limon, yet she never took her eyes off me. Staring straight at someone, awkward. Huh, what bad luck.
It's ridiculous to dress up the dragon like that. You, take the dragon to the arena and learn swordsmanship with Dante.
Huh? No. You can't. No, you can't catch Inferna.
I'm incredibly popular. It seems like everyone wants to get a hold of me.
Don't come here.
Inferna. Are you hurt?
Me.
Are you trying to attack me? How disrespectful. If this evil beast is not strictly disciplined, it will become a significant problem for our empire in the future. Capture the dragon and give it 20 lashes.
The Empire will be in serious trouble, the Queen is right. Considering that Inferna is still a young dragon, how can it endure 20 lashes? If the dragon who is supposed to protect the country is slain, neither the Queen nor I can endure the punishment imposed by Father. Limon is willing to take the punishment for Inferna.
What a quick-witted boy. He actually uses his majesty to suppress me. My son, Dante, is impeccable in every aspect of lineage and knowledge. He is the perfect alpha heir. Why did his majesty give the dragon to Limon? He's obviously an Omega. This is of your own free will. In that case, let Prince Limon receive these 20 lashes on its behalf.
Thank you, Queen.
Bro just got born and is already getting dragged into palace politics. Even 20 lashes was on the table.
Me.
Come. These are good medicines that can quickly restore injuries.
Wow. Did you sneak away from the magic tower? The warlocks will be angry. Thank you, Inferna. I will feel better soon. Inferna, if you are worried about me, please grow up quickly. Then, it will be you who will protect me, okay?
After taking 20 lashes for him, Limon's first concern isn't himself. It's reassuring Inferna.
An Omega cannot become an emperor just by relying on princess courses. I remember there is a hidden treasure chest. A cheat for increasing fighting skill to boost force value. Luckily, the map of the Royal Palace Treasure Pavilion is identical to the one in the game, so I can easily obtain it.
Me.
You're amazing. It's a book I haven't read before.
The days are long, and the secrets of magic will be revealed to him gradually in the future. Let's become a paladin who excels in both martial arts and magic.
Inferna has already started changing the original course of events by giving Limon opportunities. He was never supposed to receive this early.
This is the Fountain of Desire?
Me.
That's right. It's the Fountain of Desire that opens up the hidden path. It is a travel book left by the legendary most powerful warlock. A temple hidden in a dark forest, where the tears of the goddess turn into an endless spring. As long as you find it, any wish can come true. A specially super rare level item. This was supposed to be the plot after Limon's adventure. But the mother and son bullied him too much. They also deceived others, trying to make a good impression. Look, this kid was deeply moved. Huh? Why is that a little facial expression?
Inferna.
Me.
I can't breathe.
Limon was so happy about the discovery that poor Inferna almost got squeezed to death.
Sleep well, little black dragon.
Crown Prince, I was going to urgently contact you today.
Change of plan. I have the Fountain of Desire.
What? You mean that legendary Fountain of Desire?
That's right. My little black dragon actually found the Fountain of Desire first. This is so interesting.
Hold on. Since when did the weak Crown Prince have secret late-night meetings?
Inferna is smart. He is too clever. He's only as big as a kitten, but he can beat me to it.
The Inferna dragon is very small. If he grows up, it may be difficult to deal with. Perhaps you want your subordinate to finish him off? Don't worry, it will be done meticulously.
No, that's too much. Don't worry. For the time being, the dragon is also in the plan. Inferna is coming with me to go to the Fountain of Desire.
I can always smell a faint fragrance on this kid. Is this what is called a pheromone? The scent of Omega. Why can I smell it? Dragons should not be divided into Alpha and Omega, right?
Inferna's instincts are starting to pick up something unusual about Limon, even if he doesn't fully understand what it means yet.
As the days passed, Limon's whiplash injuries gradually healed. Not only counting the gold coins in the piggy bank every day, but something is wrong with him. 1, 2, 3. What is Limon going to do exactly?
Inferna, look over there.
White Rabbit Constellation. The stars described in the Fountain of Desire have appeared.
Let's go, Inferna. To the Fountain of Desire.
Oh. Isn't this the bag he usually hides things in? It turned out that he had been preparing for the adventure. Crazy. Why did you just jump off the building? It turned out that he didn't sneak out of the palace through a secret passage. Too reckless. Can I pull him up and fly?
Hidden breath. Spell effects, invisibility. Wings of the wind. Spell effect, flying. Oh. The effect of the invisibility spell is also quite good. It's quite windy tonight.
So he jumped off the wall because he can fly invisible. The palace guards didn't notice us at all. This kid is incredibly talented, I was not wrong about him. According to records, this dark forest is protected by dark elves. Once we enter the barrier, magic will become ineffective, and our only option will be to rely on walking. But no problem. I still remember the dark forest map vividly. The safe path is this way. As long as you find the goddess of Fountain of Desire, you can pass this level. Follow me.
What? Inferna, wait for me. That over there, it seems like something is staring at us. It's so dark and scary.
Cheer up, you're a boy. The flowers in the greenhouse of the palace are too fragile. By the way, I remember there's an event here.
Damned monster. Water moon slash. Inferna. How are you? Where are you hurt?
Did you think I didn't know that you followed me all the way? And with a monster? Turn around. If you dare to make any unnecessary movements, you will never be able to see your family again. Demon, do you know who I am?
One of the powerful lords of the Golden Empire. He is also Limon's betrothed. Grand Duke Chenair.
Antonio Chenair, Grand Duke of Chenair Principality. He inherited the title of Grand Duke as a child, and is currently the patriarch of the Chenair family. Despite being only 15 years old, he has defeated many famous swordsmen. A dominant alpha.
You are Grand Duke Chenair? It's been a while since we last met. My name is Limon. Limon Gustilo.
What? Limon? You have grown so big now. I deserve to die. I apologize for not recognizing His Royal Highness the Crown Prince. Please forgive me.
It's all right. Please get up.
Yes. Excuse me. With all due respect, Your Highness, why have you come to such a dangerous forest? And with a dragon?
Looking for the Fountain of Desire. What else can you do here? Does the same apply to the Grand Duke?
He is completely different from how he was when he was holding the sword just now. He appears to be an honest child who can't keep his secrets hidden. The Grand Duke Chenair in the game discovered the clues to the Fountain of Desire from ancient scrolls that had been passed down in his family. On his journey to the Fountain of Desire, he encountered Prince Limon. Although they had never met before, the two not only became adventure companions but also formed a lifelong friendship. It's more like the relationship between a guardian and their protected. I always feel like Chenair's character has changed a lot. After all, they are all ABOs. His initial impression is good. Should I say it is a more typical upright character of a paladin? The princess and the knight. I'm still a young dragon, so my strength alone may not be enough to protect Limon.
Grand Duke Shanair, since our destination is the Fountain of Desire, would you like to travel together?
In order to fight against the ambitious queen and her son, it is imperative that he gain the support of Grand Duke Shanair, no matter the cost. Limon, you can do it. You can handle him.
Oh? Go together. Of course. It's my pleasure. Your Highness, since we are alone here without any other adults present, I have something important to confess to you.
Confession?
Your Highness Limon. I apologize, but despite our engagement, I have no intention of marrying you. I don't want to be a prince, but I hope that I can protect you with the honor of being the first knight in the Empire.
That shift hits hard. He's not just some political rival showing up. He's actively rejecting the royal obligation, label, and reframing it into loyalty instead. Limon is clearly trying to build alliances strategically, but the Grand Duke comes in flipping the expected power dynamic and turning it into a personal vow instead of a formal engagement structure.
Is this a declaration of breaking off the engagement? The dignified crown prince was dumped. How embarrassing. Shit, is Limon going to cry?
That's great. Grand Duke Shanair. If you want to become a strong person, you should strive to shine brightly. Limon also has a bright wish.
Is that so? Let's go.
Limon takes the engagement cancellation way too calmly for someone in his position. Even Inferna is expecting an emotional reaction, but he just accepts it and moves on like it's nothing, which makes it hard to tell what he's actually thinking beneath that composed attitude. It also shows how quickly he shifts focus back to his goal instead of getting stuck in personal drama.
Although it's a bit unexpected, in the end it still developed according to the plot. It won't be good for me if this continues. Regardless of whether he ends up being Limon's royal husband or loyal dog, fortunately, Grand Duke Shanair not only possesses great strength, he is still an upright and honest boy. As long as Shanair stands by Limon's side, the queen cannot easily harm him. In this way, a happy ending is guaranteed. Great. Relax and feel at ease. Let's make a wish for the Fountain of Desire to send me back to the real world.
There are numerous monsters lurking in this dark forest. Your Highness is not injured, are you?
No, thanks to the Grand Duke.
Why are your martial arts skills so poor, considering you are the Crown Prince?
Well, aren't we engaged? So, I have always been studying the bride's course.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Isn't that someone calling for help?
Over there. She appears to be the goddess of the Fountain of Desire.
It's the Black Magicians, a notorious evil group.
Ha 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 ha. After lurking and monitoring for several months, I can confidently say that I have caught it. Now, submit and become our obedient slave. Although I cannot cast magic, this net is an artifact that I have worked so hard to find. Who are you?
What? Do you want to continue?
Don't be too proud, we will definitely seek revenge.
Grand Duke Shanair. This net is truly an artifact. I am unable to cut it with a knife. What should I do?
Brave men, thank you very much. In return, I am the goddess who protects the Fountain of Desire. It was you who saved me from the evil black magician. Brave men, what is your wish?
On top of that, the whole journey to the Fountain of Desire escalates fast. After all the preparation and danger talk, they end up finding what they were looking for almost immediately, which makes the legendary objective feel surprisingly easy to reach at this stage.
What is this? A shrine appears from nowhere.
Antonio Shanair, I present to you the Ring of Enchantment. By allowing the person you love to wear it, you can make them fall deeply in love with you within a span of 3 months. Limon Gustalo, I present to you a map. This map will lead you to the hidden location of the revered great sage and bestow upon you extraordinary and potent magic.
It's finally my turn. My wish is to return to the real world in 2020X.
Inferna Black, I bestow upon you the Dragon Heart Stone, a powerful artifact that allows your soul to move freely, unrestricted by the dragon's body.
What the hell? You didn't listen to anyone's wishes.
Well then, goodbye, brave men.
It's quite clear that you, being an NPC character, are in a hurry to log off. You only make a brief appearance, serving as a mere prop, and then dismiss everyone. What's the point of being able to leave my body?
Bro finally gets his turn to make a wish, and the goddess immediately ignores it. Imagine waiting all that time just to receive a completely different reward.
Your Highness Limon, can you find any clues on this map?
Look at this carrot-shaped sign. Its position keeps changing. Perhaps it symbolizes the path of the Great Sage. If I follow the carrot, maybe I will find the Great Sage. I am too weak. I need magic that can make me stronger.
The journey is dangerous. Your Highness, may I accompany you to ensure your safety?
There are no officials here, so you don't have to use honorifics. Just call me Limon.
Ah, all right. Oh, look. There's a small village up ahead.
It's broad daylight, so why are all the villagers hiding in their houses?
It's because they are afraid. Lately, the trolls in the mountains have been causing trouble, trampling farmland and killing livestock. This has left everyone feeling scared and helpless. We can only hope for the arrival of the mercenaries to deal with the situation. It is dangerous, you should leave quickly. The trolls are coming. It's coming.
It's the Prince of the Golden Kingdom. Capture him alive. Whoever captures the devil, the king rewarded them with 3 times the amount of meat to eat.
The villagers barely finish explaining the troll problem before the trolls show up themselves. That's some incredibly bad timing.
Limon, you ride shall by and leave first. There are too many of them. I'm going to stay and fight. I'll stay back and deal with the trolls.
Me.
Little prince, there is no escape for you. Just follow us.
Danger. Limon is in danger. What? Ugh, my back hurts a lot because of you, stinky monster. You have no idea how to take care of children and animals. I am going to kill you. Die. Oh, I see. It's the Dragon Heart Stone.
My dragon.
Leader.
Bro went from fitting in the palm of someone's hand to throwing hands with trolls in a matter of minutes. That's one heck of a first upgrade. The goddess may have ignored Inferna's wish, but the item she gave him turned out to be a lot more useful than he expected. Imagine being a troll. 1 second you're chasing a tiny dragon, and the next second an adult dragon-human hybrid is standing in front of you ready to fight.
You jerk, how dare you kill our leader? Everybody, kill him. Capture the prince.
Let's go.
Ha! Inferna, Grand Duke Shenair is still fighting.
The trolls are after you. And isn't Shenair going to be the first knight of the Empire? He won't die with this level of fish waste monsters.
The sky is beautiful. I'm glad I restrained myself and didn't take any action. The outcome is quite fascinating. Inferna smells so good. Pheromones? It's the scent of bluebell flowers accompanied by a cool breeze near the stream in the forest. This is the first time I've seen such a spiritual form that is indistinguishable from a physical body. Not only does it emanate warmth, but the steady heartbeat also provides a sense of comfort and reassurance. The most incredible thing is the pheromones.
He is trembling. Limon, are you scared?
No, I'm fine. It's because I'm so excited. No, I'm just still frightened by the attack just now.
Is that so? So delicate. He looks like a girl and has a docile personality. Are all Omegas like this? A world that straight men gamers can't understand. How can this child grow up safely without my protection? It should be safe here. The trolls shouldn't be able to catch up. I didn't expect that the artifact from the Fountain of Desire would come in handy so soon.
Q. Inferna. Inferna is as handsome and formidable as I imagined.
Actually, I am likely to soon go back to my original form. Using dragon flames in a fight seems to deplete the soul energy at a faster rate. The Dragon Heart Stone's ability to transform into a humanoid form is only temporary. Once the soul energy is exhausted, the spiritual form must return to the dragon body to rest.
It's all right. Don't worry, it doesn't matter if Limon is alone. I will also protect Inferna, so sleep peacefully.
Then, I'll count on you.
Bro got a human form for 5 minutes and immediately became Limon's personal bodyguard. The funny part is that Inferna still thinks of Limon as a fragile kid who needs constant protection, while Limon is already promising to protect Inferna in return. These two are competing to see who can worry more about the other.
Brave and smart child, congratulations on overcoming all the difficulties. As a reward, I have decided to show up and meet you. You've been following my footsteps, haven't you? I am Ahern Archibald, the Great Sage.
Limon. No. This person is not the Great Sage at all.
Bro is literally struggling to warn Limon in his tiny dragon form, but he can't speak at all. Just mimi noises and panicked reactions. Everything he actually realizes is stuck in his thoughts, so Limon has no idea what's going on.
Are you awake now, Inferna? Thank goodness you slept for 3 days. You were able to recover thanks to the Great Sage's healing skills.
Oh, that's right. Limon. This man is not Ahern Archibald. Me. This impostor is the Great Sage's twin brother. He is the Dark Wizard Adair Archibald. Damn it. The dragon flames won't come out, even with all my efforts. This Dragon Heart Stone drains too much of my soul energy. It appears it is better to transform only in dire situations.
We were lucky to catch a wild boar. If the little dragon wakes up, we'll have meat to eat. The atmosphere feels a bit off.
I apologize, Great Sage. Inferno was being overwhelmed by the previous fight's intensity. He mistakenly attempted to attack you out of nervousness.
Seriously? How do I expose the fake Great Sage to them? I can't use dragon flames or transform for now. The plot seems to have changed. The Dark Wizard shouldn't be in this plot. I have to closely monitor him because his actions are unpredictable.
Bro woke up after 3 days, and the first thing he hears is "good job." Healing worked like nothing just happened. Inferna is over here screaming internally like, "That's not the Great Sage." Also, my guy Inferna really said, "I can't transform, I can't breathe fire, I can't warn anyone, but I will investigate."
Come out. Inferna Black from the Golden Empire. I know you've been trying to uncover my true identity since you woke up.
In the barrier, I can exist in the form of a soul. Advanced black magic, different space enchantment. Okay, be honest with me. You posed as a Great Sage and approached Limon. What is your intention, Adair Archibald?
Of course, you already know I'm not Ahern, as expected of the Black Dragon of the Empire. Do you still want to go back to where you came from? As long as you give up the Golden Kingdom, leave Prince Limon, and come to my side.
Fake Sage really said, "Come into this private barrier real quick, like that's not suspicious at all." Inferna immediately following him like, "Yeah, I know this is a trap. Anyway, let's go." And then bro just drops the biggest casual offer ever. "Leave Limon and come join my side, like this is a friend group recruitment form." Inferna really got hit with "save Limon. Go home. Or betray. Everything. All before breakfast."
Come, Black Dragon. Come to my arms.
Huh. Eyes. No, don't look directly into the Black Wizard's. My body. I've lost all control over my own body.
Blade of Wind.
Bro really said, "Come here, my black dragon," like this is a pet adoption event and not mental domination magic. Inferna internally just got hit with eye contact equals game over. Body control equals deleted. Life choices equals not responding. Meanwhile, Limon pulled up with Blade of Wind. Like he finally remembered he is the main character and not just emotionally supportive royalty. And the Black Wizard's whole confidence collapsing the moment Limon arrives is crazy. Bro went from "come join us" to "wait, why is this kid scary now?"
Unbelievable, my barrier broke. Limon Gustalo, it's you?
Say what? Your black dragon? Hell no.
What an immense pressure. This child is completely different from before. So the weak look was all a disguise?
Sickle.
Sickle? What a surprise, Prince Limon. You have mastered advanced black magic. Your Highness, with your immense power, why not join us? I will speak to the Demon King. Ignorant kid, since you have chosen to be the enemy of the demon world, just wait and see. His Majesty the Demon King will not let you go.
Limon really said, "Your black dragon?" Nah, hell no, like he's correcting fake ownership claims in court. And the way everyone is suddenly trying to recruit Limon after seeing one attack is insane. One sword move and suddenly, join us. We will speak to the Demon King. This kid is dangerous? Bro speedran villain intimidation in 2 seconds.
Welcome back, Inferna. No need to worry, the fake Great Sage has been driven away. This is the true Great Sage, the Holy Wizard Ahern.
I am Ahern Archibald.
I am now the Great Sage's apprentice.
Sorry, Limon. I should be the one protecting you. If I could have a stable human form.
You are the guardian dragon of the Golden Empire. My dragon. No one can take you away.
Then we switched to full emotional reset mode. Like bro just finished fighting a demon wizard and now it's, welcome back Inferna. Here's the real Great Sage hehe. Everything is fine. Inferna over here having an internal crisis like, yeah, I should be the one protecting him, not the other way around. And Limon just seals it with, no one can take you away from me. Yeah, that line is not normal. That's emotional lock-in. The Great Sage Ahern admired Prince Limon's courage in resisting the Black Wizard. As a result, he decided to accept him as an apprentice and teach him high-level techniques that many wizards dream of.
Your Excellency Inferna. Limon has finally taken the most important step toward becoming stronger.
Me.
Your Excellency, considering the presence of evil forces coveting your power, it is important for you to undergo special training. Let's start by catching the little rabbit.
Catch a rabbit? Huh. It has no intention of running away, right?
Master, is it okay to let your pet accompany Inferna for training?
Bonnie is my follower. It is not an ordinary small animal. Although it looks like a rabbit, it's actually a monster I tamed.
Wow. Stop. You muscle bunny monster.
Bro got sent to special dragon training and the first mission was, catch a rabbit. Not fight monsters. Not learn ancient dragon techniques, not unlock hidden powers. Catch a rabbit. And Inferna looked at that tiny bunny thinking, easy work. 5 seconds later bro was chasing a gym membership with fur.
So, Your Highness Limon, what is it that you wish to learn from me? In my view, you are already quite powerful, but for some reason, you choose to appear weak in front of others, and your reputation does not match that of the second prince. What do you want?
White magic forbidden spell.
There's no spell like that. Taboo and white magic are mutually exclusive.
Yes, it is. I firmly believe in the existence of white magic in this world. I also know that only great sages understand this world.
No comment. Why does your Highness want to learn that kind of magic? Interesting. In that case, I have a condition. As long as your highness agrees to make a small deal with me, I will teach you the forbidden white magic spell.
All right. A deal.
The great sage really asked, "What kind of magic do you want to learn?" And Limon instantly answered, "Forbidden magic." No hesitation. No thinking. No, maybe fireball first. Straight to the illegal section.
He asked me why I wanted to learn forbidden spells. I just don't want that dragon to die in my hands.
Hold on, what does he mean by, "I don't want that dragon to die in my hands"? Why is he talking like he already knows the ending? Did he see the future? Did he have a dream? Is he secretly another transmigrator? Because that's a very specific thing to say about a dragon that was literally born a few days ago. Trapped in this world is not just Inferno alone.
Huh? What is that muscle bunny doing?
Help me. Help me.
What the hell? A talking mushroom?
And just when I thought this training arc couldn't get any weirder, a buff rabbit kidnaps a mushroom. Then the mushroom starts talking. At this point, Inferna's entire life has become fake sages, demon kings, muscle rabbits, talking mushrooms. And somehow the talking mushroom is still the most shocking thing he's seen all week.
Wait. I'm about to be eaten. Ah.
Bonnie, stop it. Is this mushroom actually talking? Is this an event? But, is there an NPC like this in the game?
Phew. I'm saved. Thank you. By the way, I've been waiting for you, Inferna.
Huh? You can communicate with me?
Yeah. This area is under the protection of the Great Sage's magic, allowing magical creatures to communicate with one another.
Who are you? What do you mean by saying you're waiting for me?
Because I'm a human too. Just like you, I was brought in from another world. I'm just an ordinary 16-year-old high school girl.
What the?
Yeah, I'm an ACG teenage girl who likes playing games, watching anime, and shipping CP. Have you also played The Prince and the Dragon?
Absolutely.
I really enjoy this game. I actually completed it not too long ago.
Back in the real world.
What kind of ending is this? As much as the ending is sad and beautiful, the prince and dragon should love each other. Forget it. Let me give them a happy ending. So, I wrote fan fiction using the pen name Mushroom. One day, as I was about to write the ending, the words on my computer suddenly turned into a vortex, sucking me in. When I regained consciousness, I found myself transformed into a mushroom. Therefore, this is not a game world, but rather an ABO fanfic that I wrote, the world of I was reborn as His Highness the Prince's little evil dragon. Don't judge me by my appearance. I've been trapped here for a while. In that time, I've learned a few things. Because I wanted to change the story's ending, it triggered the vortex and got pulled into the novel's world. For unknown reasons, you are also involved.
Then, how do we return?
The mushroom monster's MP value is extremely low. Let's cut the story short. If we want to return to our own world, we must complete the original storyline of the game. In other words, Inferna must become an evil dragon and be slain by Prince Limon. If we fail to do so, we will be forever trapped here, and this world will also be destroyed.
What?
The Black Dragon is crucial to the entire plot. If the world of the novel collapses, all the characters will be annihilated. Inferna, please become the evil dragon.
If I don't become an evil dragon, the world will be destroyed? Are you kidding me? Limon. Limon will die too?
I'm begging you.
Bro went looking for a rabbit and accidentally unlocked a whole Ice Guy support group. Imagine waking up as a tiny dragon, finding a talking mushroom, and then discovering the mushroom is actually a high school girl who wrote the entire world you're living in. Inferna's day went from catch rabbit, meet the author, earn you're apparently required to become the final boss. All in about 10 minutes. And the funniest part is that Inferna didn't even question the talking mushroom for that long. Bro heard, "I'm from another world too," and immediately accepted it because at this point nothing surprises him anymore. Then Mushroom casually drops, "Yeah, so you need to become evil, get killed, and save the world." Excuse me? That's not a side quest, that's a whole emotional damage package. Meanwhile, Inferna isn't even worried about himself. The second he hears the world might be destroyed, Bro immediately jump. Wait, does that mean Limon dies too? My guy's priorities have been exposed.
Not being an evil dragon will destroy the world. What exactly does this mean? Pushing myself to death and then coming back to life again? What a terrific setting.
Ack. The great sage is coming this way. That guy studies and captures monsters as a hobby. I had to get away.
You have yet to tell me how this novel will progress. Pardon me? You just want to walk away like that?
In case something goes beyond description, when it's time, I'll come looking for you. Remember, be a big evil dragon.
Oh, you are here? Looks like you passed the test, Your Excellency Inferna.
Are my attempts to become a virtuous dragon futile?
Inferna is destined to become the most handsome and powerful dragon on the continent in the future. No doubt.
This world, which is based on video games and fan fiction, is the real world to him. I am determined to protect Limon, yet my only path back to the modern world is by becoming his foe. Regardless of the circumstances, I have to experience death once again. It's too sorrowful for me as the protagonist. Even if my mouth is torn, there is no way I can tell him this kind of thing. Limon, I'm sorry.
Bro got hit with become an evil dragon or the world dies, and immediately started questioning his whole existence. And the mushroom just casually drops the info like, "Yeah, I wrote the world, got sucked in, anyway good luck." Bro is unknowingly rooting for his own future problem. And Inferna's internal monologue is just pain. "I have to become his enemy and die, sorry Limon." That's not friendship tension anymore. That's emotional damage with a countdown. Time flies and years have gone by in the blink of an eye.
The coming-of-age ceremony is approaching. Maybe it's time to go home. Let's go, Inferna. Black Dragon, Guardian of the Golden Empire.
Our Imperial Crown Prince's coming-of-age ceremony is quickly approaching. He is said to have spent these years studying under the Holy Great Sage. He will return after finishing his studies for the coming-of-age ceremony. The Emperor organized a grand celebration for him, and the entire continent joined in.
What's the point if the Crown Prince becomes a great wizard? It is rumored that the Crown Prince takes after his biological mother. He is an Omega. The former Queen's background was also not stellar. After all, Omega is inferior to Alpha. Prince Dante, Queen K-Side's son, has a better chance of ascending to the throne. After all, Prince Dante, many Omega's dream lover, is a rare and high-quality Alpha.
Dante Gustalo, 16 years old. Alpha.
Brother, Limon. He has been away from home for a long time. I'm curious to see what he looks like now. The brother in my memory has bright eyes, white teeth, and a dazzling appearance that rivals any high-quality Omega. Has he also differentiated himself, like me?
This is outrageous. The entire royal capital is waiting, but the protagonist, Prince Limon, is late. Could something have happened on the way?
If something were to happen to him when he returned home, the Empire would be better off without such an inept crown prince. It's time to greet the people.
Okay, the whole Empire is basically standing around like, where is Limon? He better show up or we're starting drama without him. And the political tension is crazy for no reason. Omegas versus Alphas discourse. Throne politics. Royal gossip committee in full swing. Meanwhile, Limon is just late. Also the Emperor casually throwing. If he dies, whatever. Like, sir? That's your son. And Dante showing up like, I wonder how my brother changed. B-Bro is about to experience the biggest family reunion of his life, and doesn't even know it yet.
The Queen Mother. She must have secretly sent someone to stop brother on the road. Since I was young, I have been taught to be an enemy of my brother. However, I am not as disgusted with his return to the throne as my mother. It's not that I like that person either. Limon Gustalo. He is just an Omega who is doomed to submission.
Look! Over there. It's a dragon. The black dragon of the Empire is back.
Your Majesty, long time no see. I'm back. Greeting Your Majesty. Have you been well these years?
You've grown up. It was bold of you to sneak out without saying a word. However, you did a great job taking care of Inferna.
Yes.
Bro walked in after years, and the Emperor just hits him with a calm. You've grown up, like he didn't disappear from the palace. Also, you did a great job taking care of Inferna. Is wild because that sounds like a performance review, not a father-son reunion.
To welcome the return of Prince Limon, the celebration will last for 3 days. Let's welcome His Royal Highness Prince Limon.
Wow. He's so handsome.
As soon as I entered the banquet hall, people kept approaching me and talking to me. Socializing at the palace was really annoying. As I had been anticipating, whether it was someone with ulterior motives or someone who didn't welcome my presence, this group of people seemed to eye me like hungry wolves spotting their prey. It was anything but enjoyable. It's a little hot. I drank too much without realizing it.
Have you not differentiated yet? Otherwise, why can't I feel your pheromones at all? As long as you ask me, I can help you.
Stay away, the smell of pheromones makes me uncomfortable.
You brat with a head full of pheromones, didn't you hear Limon tell you to stay away?
Who are you?
Inferna.
Dante really ran and I can help you with your differentiate, and got shut down instantly before finishing the sentence. But the real shock is Inferna walking in like that. Bro is not even in dragon form anymore. No horns, no wings, no monster vibe. Just a completely clean human form. If you didn't already know him, you would never guess he's a dragon at all. And the weak Omega Prince just walked back into the palace looking like that. And everyone is still confidently saying Omega this, Omega that. Huh. Then explain why this Omega is taller than literally every alpha in the room, including Dante, who just got mentally deleted in 2 seconds. At this point, I'm starting to wonder, is he actually an Omega, or is the entire kingdom just gaslighting itself at this point? And just like that, the return of the prince changes everything. The kingdom sees a beautiful Omega. The nobles see a future ruler. But something about Limon feels wrong. And Inferna can feel it too. Because the closer they get to the coming-of-age ceremony, the more it feels like the world is moving toward a fate neither of them can escape.